This is the JoeZone.
Yo, welcome to another episode of the JoeZone podcast. And today, I have chilling with me, Devdondidit.
Yo, man. How's it going? I'm honored to be here.
Liquor, man. I also have his buddy Pierre with us today.
That's me. What's up, guys? What's
liquor,
up?
man. And I have my co-host as usual, Ricardo, aka Scully. So yeah, Devdondidit. I've checked your stuff out for a while, and I told you I met you before as well, and I thought you were dope and stuff like that. And you've been creating content for a while, right?
Yeah.
How many years now?
Firstly, thank you. Thank you for checking out the content and enjoying it. I think it started, 2015.
Yeah.
That's when I started doing content online, and that's when people were like, this bra's crazy. Who is this bra? Why is he doing video? Why is he dressing up? Why?
Yeah.
What?
You were a pioneer, You were in that aspect.
So a pioneer. Pioneer, a turntable. Pioneer sound system. So I've been doing it for what now? 7 years.
Yeah.
7 years in the game. It's been a journey.
Yeah,
Been a
I
journey.
first checked out your stuff when you did Felicia, Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, and maybe sometimes we did criticize Felicia on this podcast as well.
Liquor. No,
I was open up with it, we must be honest,
That's that week.
but don't you get do you get a lot of criticism for Felicia? Like, it's not everybody's cup of tea. I like the reason why we here and we brass and stuff like this, I like your content that you shared when you were pranking each other and stuff like that. So I was like, I can relate to that shit that's going on. And I never knew you were family. So you've been obviously doing this for a while. Right?
To be honest with you, he was doing the pranking.
Yeah, I was just
He's on the
just
receiving
annoying.
end.
It wasn't a prank. He was literally just the one all the time.
But the question is like, did you get a lot of criticism for Felicia? And
Felicia, actually not. You know what? Felicia's that Cape Colored auntie that I think resonated in a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of women or men would come up to me and like, dude, Felicia's exactly like my wife or my auntie or my mother. How do you know this about my life? There was a lot of people that enjoyed that. Still enjoys Felicia. They prefer Felicia than Devon.
she hasn't been around
she's stuck in Thailand, bro. She's living a life in Thailand.
So she's got the whole backstory and everything.
She's got a whole backstory. She moved during COVID. She was like, look here, let me just go to Thailand. I don't have time for masks and what. But yeah, a lot of people resonated with Felicia. I think now what I find out, especially with like a few brands, they're keen to work with Devon, but not with Felicia.
Okay.
Because they don't want to be associated with a man in a wig. You know, it's 2022. You know, we got the cancel culture. We got that kind of
it's
vibes.
dangerous, it's risky sometimes.
So before, it was cool, it was good. Felicia's done a lot of work. She's done worked with a lot of brands. But I think of late, a lot of brands are like, we need you as Devon, not Felicia. But yeah, I think overall, it was literally just to make people laugh. And a lot of people saw Felicia in themselves.
But you did a lot of different type of stuff as well. Like you did a music as well.
We
couple
done
feelings, and that was also
I'll even
and you were MC on stage there.
So I'll give you a bit of a backstory about how Devdondidit started. So I just, as a kid, I always wanted to know what my passion was. And I think for the first 2 years of my life, I was like, what is my passion? I struggled with it. And a lot of people today are still grown up, men, women are still struggling with it. Yeah, and at the age of 32, I found what I enjoyed was editing. I enjoyed sitting behind a camera and literally just putting things together, right? Like visually, seeing it in my head and then putting it on camera. And I fell into that because I had a Mac and there was this software, this computer. So it was just by chance. And then I needed to do content so that I can edit.
Yeah.
And started doing content online. The first piece of content I remember doing, and it was Pierre, in fact, that I said, hey, look here, do I post this on my own Facebook page or what do I do? He said, dude, if people like it, they're going to share it. So rather create a page, a Facebook page, put it out there, and you run with it. So they don't attach you as Devon. They, it's Devdondidit.
Somebody else, like alter ego.
Alter ego. So I put it out. I created the page. First video went viral. It was the 50 Shades of Grey.
Did it go viral? Your first one,
the
man.
Cape Flats version. Yeah, a couple of million.
I still didn't get any royalties, eh?
Yo, that's big time, bro. Your first one with a million.
Look at this guy.
Yo,
I
so
didn't get
first
any
out
No,
of
no,
park.
it was because people started posting that video, and I saw other people are having more views than what I had because they posted on their platforms, and it blew up like 2 million views. And then I was like, okay, wow, this was fun. Let me do a second one. Let me go in and done
And it was
second
niche
video.
because bro, everybody heard of Devon. You couldn't like scroll through your Facebook if you didn't know.
It was a time, it was popping off like.
It's just crazy, yeah. And I think there we go on the screen
Liquor.
now. It was literally.
I'll be on the toilet in the morning, just trying to go through my normal. There's a new one.
Yeah, no, it was consistent at the time. I think it was 2015, 16, and 17. Every Tuesday and Thursday was videos, and it was just putting out content. And that's where even we jumped onto music. We was like, look, I met a buddy of mine. Well, I didn't know the guy, but Justin Vega reached out and he's like, hey, let's do a Gatmark track. Let's do a lekker, number, just not even a song for radio. And we thought, hey, let's do it, but I don't want the cheap acoustics and the sound. I want a lekker and
beat.
Justin has that utterly. Justin is amazing. Let me just say that. And he created the beat, and I was like, okay, look here, you do your verse, I'll do mine, I'll write it, and we call it couple feelings. We write about couple feelings because at the time, couple feelings, no one was using it, and we're like, okay, let's just go with it.
Yeah, became a big
We created a music
There
video.
we go.
feeling.
Liquor.
Yeah, please don't couple feelings. Yeah, and then that took off, blew up. It was just.
There's some water.
Thank you. I see big bottles, 2 liter bottles here. You're the only people with 2 liter bottles here.
So you did some work for DSTV as well.
Yeah, DSTV as well. So there was a competition out at the time. I had to recreate a video. He's laughing. I'll tell you why he's laughing. I'll tell you why Pierre's laughing now.
I'm clearing myself.
So there's a video that came out.
Bad Boys.
Yeah, so the whole challenge for why we did this was the greatest movie ever made was it was a competition from DSTV. They were looking for actors to be in a movie. But we had to literally film.
Oh, is that
That's
Pierre?
Pierre,
You were
That's
seeing
just a
this?
skinnier version of me.
COVID got him. COVID.
Okay. So you was also in this.
Yeah.
I never knew.
So we had to recreate a scene from a movie. And obviously, being big Bad Boys fans, like we knew the words, we knew what to say, when to say it, and we're like, let's film this. And this was my submission to enter for the greatest movie ever made.
Okay, I never knew that.
DSTV.
That's
So-
dope.
Yeah.
He was the guy like, he's the guy involved like.
I didn't get royalties for that either, eh?
Wait.
I didn't get royalties for this either.
Yeah, but he's acting in this one. He's there, but he wasn't there. His mind was somewhere else.
Pants with him.
His mind was somewhere else. And I'm like, Pierre, can you just say this? And you must see his version of Will Smith. Like, what did he say? He said like, do you ever go to prison?
Didn't we go out the night before?
I know you were.
Yes,
busy.
we went
You were
out the night before.
heavy in love at the time, and he was busy. So his mind was occupied with the acting.
Is he love?
So, and if you check out the comments in that video, literally like, yo, look at Will Smith. Will Smith's acting. Nice.
Was it bad? Like,
Nah, it was bad, eh? It was bad. I begged him to take this video.
So this is probably his biggest regret. This acting here. So this video was submitted to DSTV, and got into the top 100 actors in South Africa. Flew us to Joburg. We had to.
Thanks to me.
Thanks
to me.
Thanks
So that bad
to Pierre's acting. Pierre's acting got me into the top 100. Then we had to audition for a role. and they were
In
only
a movie,
in the
like.
movie, and they're only choosing 6 out of 100 people. Now, the people that was there, they were professional actors. They were. It wasn't a YouTube thing. It was literally people submitting a piece, crying, laughing, all these different types of people that was there. Professional actors, and they are a YouTuber that's been in the game for a year. And I had to now obviously audition for a part. Got the part. It was a whole thing with DSTV, a whole announcement. I was part of the top 6. I was in the movie. It's called the greatest movie ever made. So it's a collection, collage of movies. So they took Batman, Bad Boys, Spider-Man, Bad Boys, Jerry Maguire, all these different, like 6 or 7.
You said like Reservoir Dogs,
Reservoir
like
Dogs, yes, that's
they
in it as well.
looking at the
Yes, it starts like that, exactly that one.
Tarantino-esque.
Yes, exactly that. That starts with Reservoir Dogs. Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, he's come walking in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got something going here to all the listeners. We got Devon and his homie Pierre here tonight, and you saw the poster. If you didn't see the poster, maybe we can show the poster now. Maybe not, but it says 3 for tea over there. Anyway, this is the JoeZone and a 3 for tea. This is the JoeZone and a 3 for tea. But yeah, we got we're gonna have some questions going now today. We have Battle of the Besties here going down.
Hey.
So obviously we wrote some questions down on a piece of paper. We all answered the questions beforehand. We got somebody telling the questions up still, probably. Are you still busy telling them up? Nearly done.
We're gonna lose. I'm just
No,
gonna
we're
say
gonna
we-
lose.
we're gonna lose.
You guys know each other.
We know each
longer
other.
than-
He's not even my best team.
Yeah. I don't have a bestie.
Oh, we're gonna pay the actor. We're gonna pay the actor here tonight.
We only know each other 2 weeks.
Ricardo,
So the first question is: as a child, what would your friend want to be when they grow up? Grow up.
How is that question?
Wait. So do you know the answer to the question?
Well, I wrote the answer down.
Okay. You need your paper.
Right.
Are you done with the telling up?
I got it wrong. I
Okay.
got your
We
answers
still got
wrong.
some.
Are
We still got some time. Now he's gonna give out our
think I
papers
got
back.
yours
now he's almost there.
I couldn't remember what I wrote.
Okay, so we got it going. That's side. So me and Scully's gonna start, right? Right. So I will start to make this thing so we can all understand it, and maybe the listeners can understand it. So right, here we go. As a child, what did your friend want to be when they grow up? So I'm guessing, right, Scully, when you wanted to grow up, you wanted to be an actor. Because you were in drama and stuff like that. Weren't you in a dramatic role? Am I wrong? What did you want to be?
Yeah, you're right. My quiet acting now is dream series.
Yeah, what did you want to be? Come.
Well, so I'm supposed to say what I wanted to be.
Yeah, what did you want to be?
President, maybe.
The president.
Whoa, you got
Wrong, man. Wrong. Okay.
You don't know me at all 2 weeks, man.
Yeah. Okay, so now you must guess, what did I want to be when I grew up?
Oh, but what did I write there? I wrote
A comedian. Now I wanted to be a pilot, bruh.
Oh.
Yo, you guys had
No
big,
points, man.
You guys had big dreams. And you go
No
to what
points,
schools
man.
did you go to? Model C schools. Yeah.
The president.
I just want to finish.
Do you really want to be the president when you grow up? Huh?
I don't know what I was supposed to say.
I
I just want when you 1 or 2, like, and they ask you, what do you want to be? You want to be the president.
Okay.
I wanted to be a
As a
controller.
child, you know.
I wanted to be a packer. You guys got the president vibes here.
I really wanted to be a pilot. I thought
And
like
you
yeah.
didn't want to be
But
a
you know,
comedian.
you know what? Somebody dashed my dreams. They told me one day, no, you can't be a pilot. You're too short. You me, bro. That was a sad day for me when I realized
Is
that.
that a requirement?
Yeah, you must be told if you must be a pilot.
No,
Apparently.
why?
Yeah,
So what?
you must be 6 foot. I don't know. Somebody dashed my dreams, and apparently it's the truth. You must be a tall person to be a
Are you
pilot.
sure you didn't want to be a flight attendant?
I mean, I wanted to be a pilot. But anyway, somebody told me, they dashed my dreams. They said, listen here, Ryan,
the
you're too
right
short.
height for a flight
You can't do that. You can't do that.
You're like, I don't understand the logic though, because the toilets are small.
Nah,
the,
it is.
the
You always
seats are
notice
small.
pilots are tall. Like, But anyway, your questions. You go for it. What did you ask him first, and then you?
Okay, as a child, what did your friend want to be when he grew up? I said for Pierre. Pierre's more busy with his hands, so I would say more on the technical side. So boilermaker, engineer.
Engineer. Okay.
You are so far from the truth. Pilot as well.
Yeah, every brother wanted to be a pilot, man.
Everybody wanted to be a pilot.
Pilot when they were young. All the lights.
Everybody.
You guys be a pilot in the business. I hire the pilot to take me where I want to go. I'm just
You've
saying.
never even seen a plane in your life as a kid. You just want to be a pilot.
Pio,
So-
what did they want to be when
So I knew from a very young age that Devon wasn't very gifted when it comes to school. So academics was completely out.
rugby player?
So he wanted to become a soccer player.
A soccer player. Hey. And what was the answer?
I wanted to be a
Yeah! Well done, so you scored 1 point.
I don't even want to know if I should smile.
They got the point. They got the point, bruh.
We got a point.
You
We
see.
got a point.
You see, we're gonna lose now.
We're not winning with this page.
I just want to say for the record.
Can we do it over?
I want to state for the record that school was not my strong point. I was the clown in school. I was that person. I left school first break. That was me. That was me. But well done for that.
Okay, go. You guys go first this time. With who was your first crush?
High flyers.
You ask whoever.
I think I know who's his first crush. He
Who was
told
his
me
first
about it. He told me about it
Who was his first crush?
about a year ago during COVID.
I think he dated his first crush.
Sorry?
You.
No. But anyways, go. Who is it?
Hey, if I must tell the story about this girl, I'd rather not. So I'll just give a name.
Just give the goddamn name.
Come,
Bad boys. Gisela.
Gisela.
Not my first crush. No. Maybe my first real serious relationship, but not my first crush. So
Okay.
thank you very much.
It's looking good for us, Joe. Make a comeback.
Your first crush. I wrote a name down here. It's not. I'm just gonna get into it, but I think it's. I wrote Madiga, or it's a Muslim girl. I remember with
This
an M.
name's
With an M.
Gisela.
With the M, right? With the M. But it's another chick. I think it starts with the S. Sharon or something. You told me this about a year ago. This girl that, made contact and you were like, oh my word, this was the first girl that I remember. But this was a long time
You're so
ago.
talking heavy stories out here.
No. Like, literally, they started following each other on Facebook. So, yeah. So,
Oh no, I
but-
actually know who you're speaking of, but
What?
it wasn't Sharon. No,
No, not
it
Sharon.
wasn't Sharon.
Okay, what was her name?
No, that's fine. That's
No.
So who did you write down?
I
Who was your
forgot
first
about
crush?
that one. I
Who
forgot
was the
about
first
that one.
crush?
I don't have my second crush,
Okay.
but I forgot about that one
So
actually.
what's her name?
Celeste.
Celeste.
It's very close there.
You're out there.
I don't know.
Hello.
Celeste.
Okay, I messed up bitchy heavy here on this one. Scully's first crush was Michelle Pfeiffer. I thought like we're talking about actresses or something like that.
I know I'm old, but not that old.
She looked in Scarface, bruh.
Was she
I thought
ever-
that was a quiet movie.
Was she ever anybody's crush? Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yo, what's up with these guys?
Yeah,
She's hot,
you must
man.
have been like 50.
I had
now
other
and she's
people
your
at the
crush.
time like Julia Roberts.
Okay.
Salma
I messed up there.
Hayek.
Scully, who was my first crush?
But weren't you supposed to say who's your first crush?
My first crush was Sandra Bullock. I'm like just getting them wrong here. Like you guys are not
Very
impressed.
innocent girls. We had crushes on very
Yeah,
innocent girls.
a change later in life.
When I met you, you were in devastating relationship.
Oh shit!
Wah, wah, wah.
As a teenager, and he told me this one devastating. He was in a relationship at that time,
Okay, say it.
but the one he told me that he totally wrecked it. But the new one, he stayed with her until okay.
Just say it, man.
The city golf, man.
Who?
The city golf.
I should have seen the city goal. Yo, it's a quiet. Yo, first
Wasn't
love.
that
Like,
your first love?
yo, it would have been a beautiful answer, Scully. That's poetic, man.
Oh, so you said a city goal.
Yeah.
We got
shared
stories
a-
of
Just say you shade like it.
he killed a guinea fowl. With the city golf, he killed a guinea fowl on the N1. We're
All I
coming
want to
from-
say is that
We
car,
say it fucked up times.
that car was written off, but that car committed suicide. That car was over it.
No,
With all the stuff this
that
guy
we
did in
went
that
through
car.
with that car.
Oh, yeah.
That
Now
was
we
our
went through
basic
more,
guess.
bruh. We went through more, I bet you. Okay, you tell us. Here we go. You tell us the most heavy story you went through with the city golf, and we'll match you.
A heavy story.
The most hectic story, and we will make your eyes pop out your head.
The day we deconnected.
Let's go first. Let's flip a coin for this one.
We plead the fifth
I
on this.
will go as far as
Yeah, we
saying
got city
that we
goals.
were coming from a nightclub
Okay, here we go.
and
Yeah.
the girls and the people that knew us knew we drove it in City Golf. So we were coming down Voortrekker Road.
This sound dodgy. We thought we Then you must
Let me just say, it was the end of the night. They were walking home to Belleville. They were leaving the club. Not the girls that work on Voortrekker. Not those girls. That's what they could. We were driving and then we thought it was girls walking on the road, and we heard, "Hello, Devon, hello, Pierre," and we looked at each other and we were like, those girls on the street know our names because of the car. Like they knew us, and we shouted, and we were going to turn around, and it's like a whole. So the car had a reputation. That red city golf.
Bad reputation. I thought you were gonna tell us a hectic story.
No. It was still, we can't
To
spoil.
Guy Forest.
Okay, we told the story already. We told the story already in the podcast. One day, I start the story. You can end it.
we can
Like,
say
one day, I'm gonna start it from my point of view. One day, so I was with this girl.
Did we win that point?
Did we lose both at points? We down and they up so far. Let's tell a story and then we over with City Golfs because City Golf is a beautiful story. So one day, and it's a City Golf we shared because I first owned it and then he owned it later. But this day I owned it, so I was with this girl, right? And this girl was apparently with some other guy, but I never knew she was with the other guy while she was with me. You understand?
Wow.
So we were at the Tukai Forest, right? So this guy pulls up with all his friends, right? And somebody was on a calm down, not me, but maybe Scully, right? So we all there, right? And there's a lot of guys like there, right? And they all start coming closer and closer. And I like, yeah, this is now changing. And this girl brought those guys there, but I didn't
Anyways,
know.
long story short,
Wait.
we get into a Moose battle.
A moose
Out
fight.
of nowhere, the golfie pulls up like none of us is driving.
Wait,
the car.
this guy is dead. Right now. He passed away. You must tell the story properly. We get into a massive altercation. Scully hits the guys with beer bottles in their faces. The
I'm
beer
trying to
bottles
go past
break.
all of that.
I take the city golf.
Can we just highlight
He's a president. I take the city golf keys. I throw to this guy that's rest in peace now, fingers. He catches the city golf keys. He pulls it to the city golf. He do a broad slide, baby. As he put a broad slide, he opens the door. Me and Scully jump in there. These guys are like getting guns out of their cars. We escape to Kai Forest with a city golf. We go to town. We end up in town. From town, we come. I drop him in town. I come back to Crossy Park. All of the stories happen. But anyway,
You had I hope.
it's the second time I tell that story, but maybe the first time I should have lifted it.
Yeah, we should have
Give us a Anyway, city golfs, rest in peace.
He's emotional now. His first crash.
Let's carry on to the next question. Your worst thing for you to eat, Scully. I guess that stripe and trotters.
Nee, me bro.
What is the worst thing?
My favorite thing.
I forgot, man.
This is looking like a 2-week friendship here.
He's a 2-week friendship.
You didn't know what the gene
I forgot,
is. So,
This is
I forgot, man.
hey bro, my one friend.
what you doing tonight?
I forgot.
You want to be on a podcast?
Pretend to be my bestie.
Okay, what is my
You must first say what's your worst thing.
my worst thing to eat was when I was growing up. It was veg, Sika. I never used to eat veg. What is that? I still like not like it.
Shellfish
I'm so
because he will
skinny.
die.
Yeah, shellfish. That's actually
And
That's very
salad
selfish.
or not. I don't like eating salad or something that's not meat. So
Yo, I could have changed that around. If I had to swap it
You
around,
just say
I would have
salad.
got.
You don't like salad.
anything that's not meat.
Yeah, so if I had to take veg and I had to swap it to tribe and
Yeah, but I'm
I
not
would
saying
actually won 2 points there. But
Yeah.
anyway, I fucked
Wow.
up. Sorry, Scully.
Anyways,
So no one
Go
won
your
there.
turn. Yeah, no points for
Another
us.
question.
No points.
Yeah,
Sad days here for us. No belt, man.
Pens and
You
poets.
can go first.
No, I was
I
first.
thought this, you don't like it, bruh.
That's my favorite. Don't you see?
Sorry,
Special.
man.
Worst thing to eat. I wrote onions. Because I know, is it onions that you don't eat?
I don't eat raw onions. I eat other types of onions, but no, it's wrong.
Wrong.
Not skipping it, spur fried onions.
Spur onions is dope.
Spur
Raw
onions.
onions like red onions. Yo,
Red
yeah.
onions
Spur
is
onions is
lekker.
the best.
Red onions is good actually for you.
Yeah,
How
but
can I
this
say
one-
spur?
yeah, that's my answer for you.
My
Onions.
answer was soup for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Any kind of soup.
Oh, that's all.
So you got another
What did you
point.
say? But what did you say?
kind of
What did you
Also, soup is my
didn't answer
no-go
it.
as well.
What's that?
Soup is my no-go as well. That's why I know it's easy.
Winning us.
No, I didn't write anything there. Sorry, I didn't write anything down.
So why didn't you write soup? You
I
would
was
have got
busy
it.
answering the other questions and I forgot.
Aye, yeah, so then you got that
actually-
point.
We'll leave it, no? No point, no point.
You should have actually given the
Do
point.
you see
but
what I
obviously you
mean
need to
about
write it down.
academically challenged? Do you guys see what
I
I
was busy answering the other question.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go. Favorite superhero. My favorite superhero. I know you, Scully. Your favorite superhero was the Punisher.
Anyways.
Thor. Am I wrong? Am I wrong again? Punisher. No.
Is the Punisher a superhero, guys?
Yeah, he is actually Marvel. Anyways,
But it's not the
And
music.
who's your... Come say, you taking all night?
Nah,
who's
but
your
you
guy?
must guess who mine is. Who do I
supposed
think I
to-
am? Who do I think I am?
Oh, you Kanye West.
That's not a superhero. You think it's a superhero? It's a superhero.
You're a superhero.
You see me, bro. Nice.
I think you two will be very good together.
I'm Spider-Man. I'm Spider-Man.
Ooh, wait, can we just talk about
You
this?
swag, man.
Can we just talk
I'm
about that?
Spider-Man.
Why Spider-Man?
Spider-Man is legit. Like, I don't know. I
Why?
I don't know. He's not my favorite. I don't know. Maybe because my my
Was
kids.
he your first
My
and your
kid-
only
Do you need, have you
superhero?
watched Into the Spider-Verse?
So,
No.
Wait,
There's a
screw that.
Peter B. Parker. He's like a dad.
But screw that.
Type in Peter
So
B.
the
Parker.
funniest thing
there.
about
Like,
Spider-Man
I
and
think,
him
like-
is
Peter B. Parker.
we in the
The
gym.
only child syndrome follows Spider-Man. Like no
Peter
one else
B.
likes
Parker.
Spider-Man.
So the only memory I have of him and Spider-Man being in one sentence is like
Just type
we
in that,
training,
bro.
bro. We're busy pumping weights the whole crew. This
Images.
bro decided to go hang upside down like Spider-Man.
Go to images
He's
there.
like, look, I'm Spider-Man. But that's his slip. His slip of
You
the
actually look like one of the sports. What's that actor's name? Man?
Yeah, Tobey Maguire
Tobey Mag-
or some of them.
Tobey
but look at
Maguire.
Peter B.
But
Parker.
you he managed
P-
to-
Peter
which-
B.
which
B.
one is
Parker is
Peter?
the one of the gray on the side here. So my kids call me Peter B. Parker. They say, nah.
But listen, he
You
manages
Peter
to
Parker
hang-
is too young. You Peter B.
He
Parker.
manages to hang
he's
upside
divorced.
down like
He's
Spider-Man.
divorced.
He loses his grip. Like, you know, he's hanging upside down like Spider-Man. The heel kicks thing. But I lose his grip before on his head.
That's kind of funny.
I don't think after that you want to be Spider-Man again.
If you're hanging upside down like Spider-Man and you fall on your head, that's direct CT. As a wonder, I never broke my
So
neck
that's
or
why
something
I
like
don't
that,
think
bro.
him and Spider-Man would ever
If
be.
I fall out, that was me, I wouldn't be a fan of Spider-Man afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Anyway, you go, guys. Go for the superheroes.
I'm gonna go. I'm very confident in this. I'm gonna say he's just Batman.
Oh.
Superhero, super villain would be the Joker.
Yes, sir.
Batman.
Did you get the two
And
point?
that
You
would
got
be
the
my-
Joker right.
That will be.
You
That
got
will.
the Joker right.
Oh, and Deadpool.
No, Wolverine.
Oh, Wolverine.
Did you write it this time down on the
I did
paper?
not. I wrote Batman.
No points.
Isn't it a half a point because you said the Joker
No,
for
you
the
said-
The
villain?
Joker, he said,
They try
give him a
and-
half a point for
We
afterwards.
brought in,
Yeah.
we brought the judge.
Yeah, we get those around
You
here.
threw in 2 questions there, so it could have gone either
Yeah,
way.
superhero Batman, and I would think because I thought we're family and we're besties, and we would literally choose the same superhero and villain. But now you're saying
You
Wolverine.
thought I wanted to be a
Who
Boilermaker.
likes Wolverine? Wolverine literally went through, got like a fork.
You thought I wanted to be a
This man's part of a
Boilermaker.
cutlery,
Wolverine
so
was
culinary
dope though.
school.
In the
Wolverine
90s.
must go to a culinary school.
So your superhero's Batman. That's what you said.
Would be Batman, yes.
I said
And
Iron Man.
You look like a town.
Iron
You
Man
look like
would
more
come
like...
in third. Second would be Deadpool, and number 1 would be Batman. Well, it's a toss-up between Batman
Is
and
Batman
Deadpool.
really a superhero?
I understand
though?
the comedy side for Deadpool, but you do like hit me like a Tony Stark type or so.
Tony
like some-
Stark. I love Iron. The first.
Yeah,
I
it
was,
was,
I'm not,
it's
I'm
the
not-
only superhero movie that I actually watches and doesn't fall asleep.
I'm not a
on.
Marvel. I'm not a superhero kind of guy type of thing. I'll fall asleep. I fell asleep in Avengers, the cinema. That's me.
He was snoring. He was
I was
snoring in the
snoring.
cinema.
I was
that's
snoring.
that's
But
and bad to say. man.
Iron Man 1, 2, 3 till 7.
Do you see why I wrote
watched
down
them all.
Iron Man?
I'm a fan of Iron Man. Yeah, but I will watch Batman over and over again.
Yeah.
Batman was dope. I saw him the other day. What's
You watched
the
the
Heath
new
Ledger
one?
one?
This was the new
Did you
one.
watch
You
the new
said
one?
you saw
With
Batman
Robin?
the other day.
Did you watch the... Nah.
I thought when you said you saw Batman the other day, I was like, yeah, he's Batman, yeah, it's Zuckerblade.
I saw... what's the Heath Ledger one? Did you watch the, new
Dark Knight.
Batman?
No, we
The-
Robin Pattinson becomes
Yeah.
from a vampire
To
becomes a
Batman.
bat.
Did you watch it? Nobody watched it here.
Is that the new one?
Nah,
Yeah.
I haven't watched
Was
it.
it-
The vampire one, like the vampire, but Robert Pattinson. But apparently it was good. I like the Catwoman in the Zoe Kravitz, so that's impressive. But anyway, moving swiftly along. I think I got this right for you, Scully. What was your friend's first job? I think your first job was at Bacardi Rebel.
You probably got this wrong as well.
Yeah, we got a point. We got a
Wait,
point. We got a
can we
point.
just, can we, okay, yeah, you got a point. You
But
got,
I don't
You
say
probably
what
got
age?
this
At
wrong
what
as well.
age? At what age? What when you say first job? At what age?
I
How
don't
old
know.
are you? At 16? When do we say it's a first job?
I don't know,
Is
but
it
we
13?
just said your first job, so
You get
we
a
said-
pay slip.
we got the point for that one. Where was my first job? Scully,
You
where
get
was
a
my
pay
first
slip.
job?
Well, based on the thing that I gave him with the whole Spider-Man thing,
What?
pole dancer.
You take me for a cut. Okay. My first job was at Sef Marine. I was working there in the back by the main, but anyway.
Just say you were
So-
Seth Marine. You were selling. You were stealing creep. You were sewing with creepy.
Smuggling creep tails. You guys turn.
You just
Yeah.
Oh, so I only lead by 0.5. We're going to go down to a sudden death
Oh,
here.
you do.
Cambra.
So
Cambra.
Devon's first job was at Coca-Cola.
Now that's why I said, can we get technical here?
That's why I said right now. That's why I said
No,
the
it
first.
doesn't. No,
At
what
What
is
age?
it on the
At what
top?
age? Because I had a first job as an adult, and then I had a first job.
When you got
I see,
paid,
that's
bruh.
why you're
When I got
asking.
paid.
Your first proper
So it's
job.
not
yeah.
Coca-Cola.
Oh.
That's when I was 18. When I was 16, I casualed and I stood 9 hours on the floor at the Crazy 10 Rand store.
Listen, now we all
So
let you
crazy
do that.
thing,
I just stand at the toll and pack. Oh, it was
Yeah, I didn't even get to pack. I was literally, I felt like I was security. Literally just walking the aisles. I was so tired of that aisles 2 days. And got paid for that and never went back again. It was 48
Oh
Rand a
shit,
day.
was that it?
48 Rand a day.
Yeah, that wasn't bad
Let's
for
get
how
the
was it? 19 what?
That was...
9 hours for 48 rand. That's a bit hectic. No?
I was 16 years old. That was 1999. 1999. I
You
was
do a lot
16.
of the 48 rand back.
48 Rand. Yeah, look here.
Buy a
50
bottle of
pesos.
Bertram's.
Oh, now you're taking me back.
What's your answer over there?
Yeah, well, mine was Coca-Cola for him. What did you
Okay,
say to
I
me?
said he was a
What is he?
gachi, taxi gachi.
See that you don't get a pay slip for that. That is why I asked.
What did he?
What rank
I
did you
said
work?
security.
What rank did
Security. So they didn't get points.
I
Right
said
though.
security.
Yes.
Good. We still tied. We still close.
But the
We
pay
still
slips.
very close here.
No, like that's like when you also asked at what age and
This game is rigged, man.
Nah.
Technicalities, yeah.
Nah. You guys can go first this time on the question.
Oh, this is the easy one. We get points.
If your friend could travel anywhere in the world, where would he go? I said, for Pierre, I said Thailand.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they got some points there.
Here we
Okay.
go.
I had two answers, but they both are wrong.
Okay.
I first said Bora Bora for him because he's that kind of. And then
Boring.
Bora Bora. And then afterwards I said Jamaica because I know that he always likes
Yeah,
that.
man.
And I
you
said,
get
the islands, man. Yo,
No way!
Rastafari.
So he just slapped 2 points.
So then I said 2 points there, bro.
2 points.
We better
One
slap
more.
points here, bro.
Class, man.
Yeah, no.
Okay, we better slap points here. We better slap points here. Okay, Scully. I'm guessing
Oh, shit.
you're gonna travel to Manchester.
Yes.
Yes, buddy. Yes, buddy.
Nowhere else.
Yes, buddy. Okay. Where am I gonna travel to, Scully?
Because we Brazil, you're supposed to go to the same place.
Fuck, I'm going to London, bruh.
But you must that so travel.
Nah, man, I want to stay in London, bro. I want to go back. I miss London, bro. I miss London,
I
bro.
don't think you want to go back.
I miss London. I want to go back, man, bro.
Manchester is two different places.
Yeah. So I
Sorry,
don't think
man.
you want to go back.
Yeah, but I want to
So
stop
you in
off in
London,
London and then
So
sell it to
you
my
in
brother
so
there.
you in London?
Yeah, for
How
a
long?
while, yeah.
How
I was
long?
there while you were there. What?
I was there
there
from 2004 to 2010.
Yeah, I was there 2007, 2009. I think I got in a fight with one of your friends in a club.
Probably.
Yeah.
You have
Cal
boat parties.
Taylor's boyfriend.
No. I can't-
You know
I-
that Cal Taylor?
No.
But
Rick
her-
Cal, no.
But anyway, that group there.
Yeah, the SA boat parties were always rough.
Lit, no? So you were on the boat party?
I was on the boat parties.
New Year's
yeah.
boat party?
Not New Year's, but throughout the year they had South African boat parties.
I was on one of those boat
And,
parties.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was in Embankment,
Yeah.
the place.
I got this in London.
A beard?
Pretty little.
You got a beard.
This,
You got a
this-
So the
Oh, the
outside,
scar.
man.
Oh, the scar.
Yeah, in my face, yeah,
Oh,
through
okay.
London. But it was a nice time, though. No, besides that.
Yeah, I was illegal there for.
What did you
about-
do? What did you do in London?
So I started out first day. I'll tell you a short story. Got there, had high hopes and dreams of
But
London.
you stayed there illegally for like many years.
No. I got there. I thought, coming from South African Cape Town, we got the best beaches, pools, vibe. Coming to London, I see it's grey and the buildings are old. I literally a grown ass man at the age of 21. I'm there. I'm like on my phone on the Friday evening. Mommy, this is not what. And I started crying. You can ask my mother. I started crying. Then that night we went out. The family took us out. We went clubbing to this nice place in Piccadilly Circus, and me standing there, two colored guys, myself and my friend Martin, and there was white chicks, literally at like it's London, so majority of people were the white in the club, and I'm standing there and I'm having a beer and I'm checking, and yeah, this white chicks are flirting with me, and I'm looking at Martin and I'm like, bruh, this white chick is smiling at me. What's going on? Eventually, she came, we danced, we kissed. Next morning, I picked up the phone. Mommy, I'm not coming home. I'm not coming home. I'm staying in London. I'm not going nowhere. And
Wild time.
that was the Friday I arrived. The Monday, I went for a job interview, a security company. Got the job on the Monday. Started work the Tuesday. I was a fashion retail store first, a security at the fashion in Knightsbridge. Knightsbridge, yeah.
Nice.
And then also, it was between there and Starbucks coffee shop. They need a security guard in Camden Town.
Nice.
Camden Town,
Nice.
indeed. So,
The north.
So I was there, my bro. Say, and then this boy, oh mate, what you gonna do? Yeah? And obviously they didn't understand. And the English or the British kids, they talk more than they fight. Right? With South Africans, one time come up to you and then they're gonna clap, yeah. But there they talk till they can't really talk anymore. So that's what I did first for the first 2 years.
Smack white people
security guards. And then I was illegal. Overstayed my visa.
So you did say
all the knocks on the doors, like, because we had a house share. And every knock on the door was people coming into other people in the house, and I'm thinking it's home affairs coming to look and lock me up and take me home and deport me. And I was like, nah, I can't do this. And then I spoke to a friend, and we kind of hooked up, and she's like, you want to get married? Stay here, blah, 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 do this. We done the whole spiel. She
Got married.
She came here. We got. Look, we hit up a wedding in a week and a half.
Okay.
Made the whole family cry with this speech.
We hit up a. No, we needed to get.
Okay, now I never knew this story. This is a hectic story.
I'm a method actor. So
You just beat our golden story now, my bro. You got married for a visa.
when I get in it, I'm in it, and I made the whole family. Everybody cried at the wedding because you needed pictures. You needed to kind of like explain.
Sell it,
Look, sell it to home affairs. Hey, I know this person for so long. You're gonna get married to her.
Yeah.
So we had to make it legit. Within a week and a half, we had a wedding at Paro Golf Club. We had the works. We had everything. And then I went back, obviously, and obviously being my cousin and my bad influence at the
Now
time.
the bad
boys.
So I always literally just went from. So I'd be here for 9 months, or be overseas for 9 months, and then I come home on holiday. And I don't want to leave. And then I'll sell my phones and all my stuff to stay longer because I want to party with Pia at Living Room or Galaxy. And I would literally go home 2 months later. And it was like that all the time. And then 2010, I was like, nah, it's the World Cup. I can't be out of South Africa. I'm going to come home for the World Cup. And then I never went back.
Yeah.
Never went back. That's my whole story.
But have you still got the visa for?
Was geen maats mee, bro?
Yeah. No visa. No visa. No. I had not the citizenship. I had the spousal visa that was for 5 years, and
But now
after
it's
my 5th year, I would get then leave to remain in the UK, and then
But
a
you
British
didn't.
passport.
You weren't there.
Otherwise,
wasn't
we
there.
could have gotten married and you could have taken me to Old Trafford.
You can go to
You can go to Old Trafford without getting married,
or do you want to get married to a man?
Yeah.
We hebben anything to get to Old Trafford.
I enjoyed London very much, like for the short period. I was only there for the 2 years. I didn't stay illegally because that same thing happened. Like people knocked at the door when I was in a house, and this is a cuck experience. But yeah, I came back home after my 2 years. But I was working in construction for a year, and then I got this and then I became a tipper driver.
Oh, let's
Fucking
go.
best time of my
You
life,
build-
bruh.
A lot of South Africans work for Building UK.
I worked for Lomans.
Oh, okay.
But when I was a tipper driver, fuck, bro, it was the best time of my life. I could drive all over England.
Oh, wow.
So I went to from the end, they would say, oh, you must go for a day to Leeds. And it's most like they send you there or no, not like close by, man, like Cambridge or what's the other one? There used to be like a whole lot of different like, so in that time, I went all over England, like South England and
That's dope.
around and stuff like. So I saw a big part
And
of it.
have you been to Manchester?
Kent. I've been to Manchester,
Have
to
you been-
United, yeah.
Have you
I've
traveled
been
to Manchester? No.
to
You
the
should make a
bottom
plan.
to.
Still looking for a
Now we're gonna go one day. You're gonna take
know
us.
what? There are a lot of
When you
people, and
gonna
I
take
want to
us?
say this. A lot of people, especially South Africans, don't understand how easy it is. Even though when I say easy, I'm talking about booking a flight ticket, your accommodation, buying a ticket to Old Trafford on the day, and going to watch a soccer. It's simple and easy.
It's easy.
We think, a
But
lot
I
of
wanna
friends.
go
We
to
were building
London
good. One of
first.
my friends,
Yeah.
I passed in COVID, close friend of ours, bestie. And we were, it's our life. So we were like planning and, obviously
Sure,
thinking how we're going to get there and checking how much money it's going to
Yeah,
cost.
yeah.
And
That's the only
answering this,
problem, the money though.
Yeah.
If you actually
No,
save
but I mean,
like
if
but we were
everybody
working
have their
out,
own
yeah,
money,
over
you
5.
plan a Musi trip. We say, hey, we taking a bus. We going first to.
a bus. We from
listen.
Wynberg to London.
Nah, we first go to London.
Youngsters said we went from Wynberg to London in a quantum.
That's how you do it, and you represent it tonight. I see.
Don't take that literal.
And anyways,
Yeah,
so-
let's carry on with these competition. Yeah, enough of the London talk. Given the chance, which celebrity would your friend sleep with? This is easy peasy. Am I in the right question here now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Would it would be obviously Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson?
Okay.
Scully.
I know.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's good.
And
she's
mine-
a nice solid 7. She's a
And
solid
mine
7.
is I guess
Mr. Bean, so you could get into the comedy scene.
You sleep with us.
you take me for a hat, man. You see, now we're losing this because you want to. Just because you want to say cack about
Look here, if that's your fancy, if that's what your vibe is, then that's your vibe.
That's how it's
Don't judge. This is a close circle. Yeah, we are in the circle.
Dojo
No one has
kiss
to
me.
know.
No one's
No one else will know.
This podcast, we don't
Dojo
judge
cat
on
man.
this podcast.
I don't know what to
You like Mr. Bean?
I'm not gonna have his wife message me and say, "Oh, so Ryan wanted to sleep with her."
So you there. See, that man's far. He's fine.
You know, so
You guys, your
questions
turn.
we can't
But
answer.
who is your crush? Who would you say?
I didn't know who anybody said. I just wrote Dojo Cat. I think she's hot, like, and she's colored, isn't she?
Did you know she's half South African?
So she's colored, man. She's got a black father and a white mother, so she's colored.
Mixed
Mixed race, yeah.
Mixed race.
Everybody's gonna be colored one day, man. This is like colored. Okay, mixed.
Yeah, but she's
Mixed.
South African heritage. Yeah,
She's mixed.
But Dojo Cat.
So who you guys got?
Whew.
Who do you have?
For you, I said, and I literally just went out on a whim here. Salma Hayek.
Would have been close, but
Yo.
no, Scarlett as well.
Oh.
And I was also thinking Salma.
Scarlett, come on.
You know, I'm gonna be honest.
You can sit in a room and masturbate together.
But it's the same two options, you know.
Is colored not a PC term?
No.
Oh,
I'm thinking like colored.
She's
is
colored as
the way my understanding of a colored.
You only
is
find it on the Cape
if
Flats.
you get a colored and a colored makes a
Colored.
colored baby. So I have.
But you get a lot of okay.
No. When you say colored, you mean brown skin.
Yeah, I just to put
No. I'm
uh,
But I look at it
conversation.
like it is other people, they mixed
Yeah,
race.
I
Steven
think
Noah's mixed race.
yeah, they
But I
mix.
still say it's colored.
Was it
Yeah,
but
but
I
it's
don't
two, for me, if it's two parents that
Yeah,
are
colored,
colored,
then it's colored.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
now, you can have two.
Otherwise, you can bust.
Some people is watching this. Why don't black people is watching this saying that? This means
I don't want to
they
get
got no
canceled.
culture.
To everybody watching, I don't want
They
to
got
get
no culture.
canceled. Don't cancel.
Anyway, sorry. The points there. What is the points?
No, I was the answer is.
What?
I said your can is Alicia Keys.
Yo, why didn't I think of my baby like that? Yo, Alicia Keys, but
What did you say?
I said Salma Hayek. I thought we were on that.
oh, so
same
we can
page.
all go.
Yeah.
I thought we could all be in the same room together.
Watching Dust Till Dawn.
That's so bored, bruh. If you were not,
No, that dropped
They
one
just
of
do
Salma.
if you never
Entire
had
week.
tissues,
Isn't that also a Tarantino movie? Tarantino, eh?
Yeah, it's
yes,
a Tarantino. Yeah.
you know, if, yo,
But everybody can relate to that scene. Like
every
it's,
guy can relate to that. That movie.
That scene
It's
is
the only
it's
time I'm not afraid of snakes.
True.
Okay, next question. You guys go first. You guys, we went
This
first the
one
last
is.
one.
This
How
one
much
is.
ransom money would your friend be willing to pay if you were kidnapped?
Yeah. How much ransom would your friend be willing to pay if you were kidnapped?
Take him. Take him. Please.
That's what went through my mind. I know Pio, when it comes to money, when it comes to
I'm
money,
spending my money on this.
when it comes to money, there's no price tag here, bro. There's like, you want to take him? Bye.
You're gonna give me something.
Send me an email. He's like
I'll pay you.
I said 1,000 rand. I think this man will pay at least 1,000 rand. I don't think he would pay 10,000 rand.
Okay, and your answer was?
No, I said take him. I seriously said take him. I'm not gonna pay.
So how does the points work there? As zero for both artists.
What
Okay.
did you have paid for him?
I said 10,000 rand. That's
You
the
would have
max I
paid
would pay.
10,000 rand for me.
10,000.
My cousin, family.
Everybody
That's
is
what
kidnapped.
family do.
You would have paid 10,000 rand for
Family
me.
do that kind
Only
of vibe.
10,000.
Suma, only 10,000. You were literally giving me
I got
away.
mensen waiting for you outside. Don't worry, you got the
Now check it as we drove here. I was like,
10,000
bro, where's this place?
10,000 is a bit little,
Yeah,
but
you don't
anyway.
have
I would
Left
pay
turn,
11,000 or
That's not bad.
100,000. I'd say, hey, you know, Pierre, don't, it's not, you know, I can do a lot with that money. But 10,000 rand, it's still, you know, yeah, I
That's
can pay
respectable.
10,000 rand.
Yeah.
Okay. I said, like, any amount, like.
No. That I would give for you or you would give for me.
For your friend, Your friend would give, you would give nothing for me.
Oh,
You wouldn't give no money, like.
really?
Yeah. What did you say?
I wasn't gonna give money, but I would give them weed.
You were, so that costs money. That's valid. That's
give
good.
some.
Nowadays you can get
I
some.
just pulled the harvest now. So
Yeah,
I'll
so,
take certain amount
okay.
now.
I don't think you must be advertising. This is gonna come jack you, man. You talk about you jacking him, he's gonna jack you, man.
He's a good man. Hey, wacht.
So anyway, we scored no points there. No points.
Oh,
Okay.
and you would have given a few beers.
What's the score?
3 points for you and 3.5 for them.
Yes, sir.
3 points. So we very
Just so-
very
just so
close.
out of the way,
Okay,
it's-
What's the
it's just
score?
3.
for use and we got 3.
Just like
Yeah,
he
but
just
out of
met
8
me.
questions so far, we only got 3 right.
Just like he just met me. We paid that bruh to keep
Okay,
score.
okay, Scully, we're gonna go first this time. If your friend was only to eat one food for the rest of his life, what would it be? Chicken.
Me now.
Yes.
No, me, I have beer. It's a food.
Man,
You know, shame on you because you don't know your friend.
beer's not the food, man.
Shame on you.
Beer's not the food, but anyway. Okay,
You would have had eggs.
eggs. Nah, chicken is so man, bro. I thought we were gonna eat chicken together forever, man. Bro. We just get like a. If there's only one food left, we get a moose like what you call it?
Exactly.
Like a hen thing, whatever you call it.
And then we made
A hen.
eggs from the hen.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? Like, can't we get a half a point, man, bro?
When I get the half point, you're going to give them
No.
Can we get
Why?
half a point?
No.
Come on, man. I said chicken and
No,
it's eggs.
it's-
And
that's
he said
completely
A chicken
different
is an egg.
food.
A
No.
chicken is an egg.
Okay, but
No.
where does the beer come in?
No, for you. He said chicken for you.
Okay, and he said egg.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll give you half a point.
Are you gonna
So
give
we
him
need
the
one
point?
I'll give you
Oh,
A chicken
No,
and
you're
an egg is the same
confident,
thing.
no?
A chicken
You're
and an egg is the
confident.
I'm
Bruh, a
confident.
chicken and an egg is the same thing. Am I
We'll
not
get,
right?
we'll get the other two. We'll get the other two.
Chicken and egg
Oh,
is the
Mr.
same
Confidence.
thing. So it's what? What's the score now? 3.5, 3.5. Okay. So we down to.
Okay, what's my favorite
you guys.
food? What would I eat?
I'm not gonna say beer like he said.
Here's not the food.
Yes, of course, man. You can only do the food.
Beer is easier.
Lekker fit, ja. Dat allemaal die bieren.
Beer's a food, but
If your friend was allowed to eat one food for the rest of his life, what would it be? I said, for you, I said onions.
En je hebt beslist
onions, bro.
onions.
I don't know
What's
why
up
I
with
said
onions?
onions.
I don't know onions.
Wait, can I just explain?
What's your
what did I
obsession with
say?
onions,
Wait,
like?
I got confused by answering you.
What's your obsession?
That answer was
Obsession with onions, bro.
above.
So if I said I don't eat onions,
And I know you don't eat onions, but I don't
and
know
now he's
why.
gonna give me onions to eat for the rest of my life.
I don't know why I said onions.
Keep
but
the
it's a
taste
spur. I
out.
was gonna say, I
You
was
know
gonna
what? Keep your taste down.
It's fine.
Keep your taste.
The onions, the spur onions, you're gonna eat for the rest of your life, bro. Not the raw
On
one.
the side note, I was gonna say chicken pie.
Nah. Okay. You go.
Whenever Devin goes for takeouts, we can be anywhere. This man will stop at KFC. So I said KFC, which also qualifies as chicken.
Chicken. Chicken.
So they get a
Give me that point. Give me that point.
okay.
To be specific, I
Onions.
said colored chicken.
Oh.
I said a
got a
colored
full
chicken
point
because
there.
look, if you go to no
That's a full
no
point.
disrespect to your
Chicken
white
is
audience,
full
but
point.
you go to a colored house, you
Fair,
eat
fair.
crispy, dry, lekker chicken. You go anywhere
Dry.
else,
Crispy. What? Wait. Crispy dry chicken. What are you talking about now?
lekker.
Are you talking
Colored
about
chicken.
like
I'm talking about colored aunties chicken on
deep
a
fried.
Sunday afternoon lunch.
Yeah.
Lekker, crispy, dry chicken. It comes off the bone and it's lekker. But now you go to other family. I said family now. It's too late. It's too late. You go to other people's
Families.
house that's not of the same culture, and the chicken is wet. The chicken is still swimming. And I'm like, no. This is a colored chicken. That's why I said colored chicken. So well done.
Dry chicken.
Christmas and colored chicken is the best, man.
Okay.
Oh, it is.
Cool. So 3.5 to 4.5. Are we gonna take it? Yeah. Okay, we'll go first on this one. Would your friend swim in front of a shark
Now,
for
who
you?
came up with questions like this? And
I don't know.
how
This
we're
is the
supposed to
bad
win?
ending question.
This
Okay.
This actually like it ends on like a emotional kind of
You
question.
know? That's what I'm like.
A roller coaster.
Yeah, like a
of
emotional
emotions.
thing. Who does swim in front
A
of a
roller
shark?
coaster. Okay, so would I swim in front of a shark for Scully? Yes.
I said yes.
Did we get the point there? Yes, man. Would Scully swim in front of a shark for me? No.
If it was a sand shark.
Yes.
Sand shark.
So we didn't get the
Sand shark don't
didn't
have
get the point
teeth.
there.
So what's the score now? Wait, before we go,
He just said,
You smart.
is it 4.5 to 4.5?
I'm swimming
yeah.
in
So
front
it's
of
down
Whoever
to
wins the
you.
point here now.
So 4.5 to
I'm swimming
4.5.
So what did he ask earlier?
shark.
How old were you supposed to have been? So what kind
Scully,
of shark?
it's fine.
A sand shark.
Never
I'm
mind
still on
about
the
the sand
sand
shark.
shark.
I did swim in front of a sand shark when once.
Sand shark, man.
Would you swim in front of a shark for me?
Says Mr. Oh, asks Mr. Take him. Take him.
Take him.
There's no way that I would swim in front of a shark for you. Sorry, I would say, you know what? Take him. I would say take him. There's no chance for that. There's no chance.
So what's the answers, guys? What's the answers?
I'd
I
swim
said
in,
no. I said no.
You said no.
So they
You
win.
taking the point?
We got 2 points.
They got 2 points and they kicked our ass
Wait,
actually.
hold on. So you want
They kicked our
swimming in
ass.
front
Not
of
a
a
chance. No. We never saw a chance on the last one.
Spiders,
If we brought-
spiders, snakes, and sharks. No, you're on your own, bruh.
If we
You
brought
want
in,
swimming in
You
front of
are
a
on
shark
your
for
own.
me.
No.
if we brought in VAR now and asked
Emotion.
Handel to play the video back, he looked on his sheet for that last answer. So
No, what?
that's how they knew.
Mr.
That's how they-
President? Mr. President? No.
We gotta bring in
No.
VAR here
No.
to check this last answer.
No.
I'm sure there was some cheating going on.
I just want to
What's
say
our
this
prize?
is,
What's our prize? What's our
I
prize?
don't know.
this
For the
is
first inaugural battle of the besties, you guys did win. You beat us by 2 points. Well done, guys.
Thank you.
You guys do officially know each other better than Scully and I do.
Mr. Beer himself here.
Onions, man. Why? I'm still on the onions point.
Just being here is like emotional damage. Because you wouldn't, I'm like, Catherine, you wouldn't swim in front of a
How
shark.
do you make me not like onions and give it to me for the only food to eat?
The rest of your life.
For the rest of our
I
life?
wrote the answer
And
wrong.
what's your obsession with onions?
Yeah.
No, you don't like onions. I
Oh.
love onions.
So
you
now he knows
knew
that I- he
something
knows that I
about
don't like onions.
So you just wrote onions.
No, I wrote it in the wrong place, and that's where it's yeah. That's why I got it wrong. So yeah, no, it's actually funny enough.
You
Now
see
you actually
why-
get to see what we know about each other.
Yeah.
You know, we learn, and
Liquor.
I didn't know he masturbated to Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I mean, that's not for the quiz, but Devin, you got a party happening tomorrow over. Are you allowed? No.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to talk about
we
this?
can,
You like,
we can.
you got
We
like
can.
a over. What's up with the party like? Because you got
So-
the over 30s party.
Yeah.
So are
you
you
gonna say over 50s party now?
over 40? I want to say over
Yeah.
30s party.
Yeah.
What's up? Why over 30s party? Are you scared? Are you bang
So-
of the lighties or
so-
you tired of the lighties? What's
Tired
the
of it.
buzz?
No, man. So, coming pre-COVID, or a lot of events and clubs and doing that thing on that scene, right? Whether it be working or socializing, you can ask Pia. That was our vibe. And COVID happened, stopped doing the clubbing, stopped doing the partying. Obviously, the entertainment industry and that industry, the festivals where one would work, just completely died down, and it's still dead, right? And I never been to clubs. I never partied. I wasn't in the scene for like the last 2 years. So I went to a wedding 3 weeks ago. Have you been to a wedding during COVID? Bruh, it's like the best thing.
Why? Post-COVID, you
Because
mean?
yeah, look here, I won't lie to you. I think I was on the dance floor before the bride and the groom had their first dance. I was like, DJ, play that number. But
Was
it
there a lot of people at the?
Nah,
at
there was
the-
a link. There was about 100 and odd people.
Okay.
And
I thought they're not allowed
it
to
was-
have so many.
Nah.
Didn't
it's 100
Prez
no, it
only
was
open it up?
venue
three
and,
weeks ago. Bro, this is
Okay.
Cape Town, the president said last time we're not allowed to, we can wear masks outside. This is Cape Town, we've been wearing masks, no mask outside for I don't know how long. So at
So
the
you were
wedding,
hunger for the job.
at the wedding, yeah, the DJ, the couple literally just got off the dance floor for their first dance. And he started playing, and he was playing all this lekker music that was keeping us on the dance floor. Not ring, ting, 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 not hard stuff, lekker that we could sing to and
Sing to
vibe.
us, yeah.
And it was in Stellenbosch, and now 3 weeks ago, that weekend, it was killing in Stellenbosch. I think the temperature was like 42.
Sure.
Anyways, I was there in a suit, I was dancing, got so hot, everybody just enjoyed it. And I was like thinking, you know what, we need a over 30s party. And no disrespect to the younger crew, the younger kids that's coming through now doing the clubbing scene. But like our age, from 30 up, like that kind of music, that genre, there's nothing happening at the moment in on the scene. There's no events happening. I mean, back then we had Usual Suspects and we had Vibe, that our ages. And then I thought, hey, let me just hook up over 30, the 30 up party.
So you got a couple
So
of DJs and
strictly,
stuff?
You got that type of DJs as well.
It's the strictly 30, strictly over 30s. The party's called the 30 Up Party. So it's happening at Hanover Street tomorrow night.
Okay.
There's a lot of booths going on. So if you've been to Hanover Street, you will see there's booths and then the dance floor and then have lounges and DJs. So we got DJ Wooly. Yeah, we got DJ Wooly there. I think he's from the south as well.
Yeah.
DJ Wooly. We got Luwayne Wonder. That's
I
on
went to
Heart.
school with him. I know him very well.
You know him well. He's on Heart now.
Yeah.
Big ups to him. We got Dr. Jules from Good Hope FM.
Yeah,
And then
everybody
we
knows
got-
Dr. Jules.
Obviously, everyone. Like my grandma danced to Dr. Jules in the nightclubs already. And then Shane Langdon, a buddy of mine, also very much on the clubbing scene.
Okay.
He's there tomorrow night. So they all know, and they're that age where they know the music. So we're like, look, we're gonna make it. We're gonna have it fun. We're gonna do it, and it's happening tomorrow. You guys come pulling through, or he's coming?
I got 3 kids, man. I
Hey.
don't know. I don't know. Most of my time was either spent podcasting. But you know what? If you guys keep this event going, and next time we can plan for it, I will try to. Or I don't know. Maybe I can convince my wife to come out.
Come out, man. Loads of people. Actually, when we posted the video last week, a lot of people said on TikTok, "Ooh, I need to find a babysitter." That's a problem.
Yeah, getting a baby.
That is a problem,
Stuff like
and that's what under 30s don't understand. Well, there is some under 30s that have kids, but that was the whole objective. A lot of people have been tied during lockdown, and they were like, they never done clubbing, they never been out, and tomorrow night is literally just about that. It's about letting your head down. The kids are by granny, kids are got by the babysitter.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is literally just you. You've been through 2 years of hell.
Lekker.
And now you're going to party, you're going to dance. and
Lekker,
you're gonna
man.
have some
I-
fun.
I really hope that
90
this
to
is the
50.
first of many for you.
Thank
So
you.
that you can, the over 30s party can go forward and, and can grow and stuff like that.
That is the plan. So thank you very much for that, man.
No, and thank you for coming on the show today. Like we normally wrap up after an hour or so and stuff like that. And those lekker chatting to
Is
you.
it an
and
hour already?
Yeah, it's
Over
past
an hour.
over an hour already. Yeah,
Sure.
We normally wrap up of the hour. But yeah, thanks for coming on the show tonight. It's been awesome and getting to know you
Thanks,
and your
man.
homie.
Thank you.
You kicked our asses for sure. But I think Scully was trying to take the piss out of me.
know you do
That's
it.
why. That's
I
why
don't
we
know this
lost.
guy.
Yeah.
Next
No, well,
time.
thank you for having us on the show. And I must say, as a fellow creative, well done on what you guys are doing. Keep pushing.
Yeah.
Podcasting is not a huge thing at the moment in South Africa, but following the trends overseas, if you keep going, and I can tell you, I can bear witness to standing out and doing things ahead of time. In a few months, years, podcasting is going to rule South Africa. So well done on doing this?
I've been podcasting personally for 4 years.
Oh wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I chatted to dope people in the process. I chatted to professional boxers, I chatted to MMA guys, and I was even enough to be part of some people's journey. Like, you know, Faiz Jacobs.
Yeah.
So, like, before he won the title, I interviewed him, and after he won the title, interviewed, and now he's fighting overseas. So, sometimes it's dope to be part of it. But the best fun we have is when me and Scully is right? And we're in studio and we're watching the fights. We're watching the fights, like the UFC fights, and then we tell our stories and stuff like that. That's the type of stuff that I really like doing. So that's what the essence of today was.
Are you watching the One Championship this weekend?
One Championship. Oh, it's Demetrius and it's Demetrius and Rotang.
Rotang is on.
Pierre's big on all fights and
He's
K1.
Yeah, you can
I'm
join us.
more into Muay Thai though.
Pierre does
Yeah.
Muay Thai.
I know you guys do it
professionally.
Oh
Yeah,
no, not
I know you guys do it for Nido, for Iron.
I
Iron.
Nido, like
Yeah.
we used to. Like Nido was like a lighty,
Oh wow.
and we used to spar with him. And I used to eat and used to say, like,
We progressed from the stand-up
like,
game
don't
now.
eat him so hard, and I'm like, fuck. This bra's niet eating crack on. It's so small, bra. Loop.
And he's fast.
Scully's Scully and myself as jiu-jitsu practitioners now. Scully's a purple belt. He's been doing it for quite a while. So he's one of my coaches. I train at SPG, out of SPG in 30 South. So we got one. I don't know if you know Gary Joshua. That's my coach, Gary Joshua. He's a stuntman. You know stunt team? Yeah.
Okay.
You know that got a Grand Powell in them and stuff
Yes,
like that?
sounds familiar.
Yeah, so they're the stunt team, and then they have a gym, SBG. So I train out of SBG.
Oh, wow.
Scully trains out of Top Gym. Yeah, you guys must do some rolling sometimes.
I'll never forget. I done something with what's the one in Botsig that we have filmed that live video.
Trico.
PFA.
PFA.
It's in Botsig, and I was doing a live video, and while they had a training session going on, and they had this kind of just a corner of a ring for training.
Like a fence.
A fence kind of like vibe, and they were on the floor, and I never seen jits before, and I'm like, what are these people doing? Why are they laying and resting with each other?
It's another level.
And then
It's for fuck though.
I look again, and this bra sweating because he's laying on another bra. And I'm like, and then they explained to me afterwards, look, there's a lot of tension, and you need to be strong to keep a bra down and keep him in a lock, or try to get him into a lock. And I'm just thinking they fooling around here on the floor.
He's sweating.
And this bra's sweating here, and I was like, okay, this is how it works.
No, but it's, I mean, you were at the fight night already. Those fight nights is dope. Like we used to go to attend quite a bit, like fight nights. Scully was fought at fight nights as well.
I'm trying to get Pierre to fight. Pierre's been doing 4
but
years
how
of
old are
Muay
you?
Thai. 4
I
years.
am very old, eh?
Yeah,
I'm
maybe it's
too
not-
old too, because it's gonna be the young ones.
Maybe
They're
you're
gonna fight
40.
against the young ones.
Put up a scrappy
So-
show and have a couple of guys.
So literally.
Fight night organized.
Yeah,
White collar,
there we
white
go.
collar.
There we go.
White collar.
Next podcast, Pierre versus Scully. Mr. President versus Pilot.
What is your
Pilot.
Oh, the Joker.
Joker.
We can name
My
a
supervillain is
fight.
actually
I'm trying to get Pierre to fight.
No,
Pierre's been doing.
No, I'm too old for that.
Pierre's been doing
I'm-
Muay Thai for the last 4 years, and
4
Pierre's
years.
got a stance. Pierre's got the look of a Muay Thai.
Yeah, but if we're too old, we mustn't get struck.
What age you got? You can still. Obalis can still fight, man.
I don't condone it, like, because I mean, one of us catches each other
At an
wrong
overpass.
on the cup.
Yeah.
If you're lighty, maybe you can recover soon, but if you're
You're
older,
you're on the right path. We have it at
No, no.
A liquor
No.
right?
Especially,
We'll have wheelchairs in case they get kicked out. They get knocked out. But
once you
you're
get
right.
older, once you get older, leave that.
Yeah,
But leave
no.
it for the younger people, and it's we can train. It's good to train. So we can
Recreational
have the knowledge.
purposes, yeah.
There we go. So we can have the
Recreational.
knowledge. And I mean, as you get older, the dope thing is if you do jiu-jitsu, and then you can do it for longer. So like you don't have to be punching your head and stuff like that. Jiu-jitsu is just on the ground, so you're just grappling. It's just like wrestling and stuff like that. That is way better than. I'm not saying
That's
you
white belts, but
mustn't.
that's like
I'm not saying you mustn't do striking.
now. One belts when they first get into jiu-jitsu.
No, I'm just saying.
Talking to normal people.
One wrong punch.
I was just saying. What if this? But I must now go take
Nah,
a
but
fight.
I granted
At
he's got
his
into,
age.
like years, he's been saying, "Nah, I want to do jits. Nah, I want to do jits." Now he's doing it. Now he's like, "Oh, he's a philosopher." Like, of jits. So I'm glad.
That's like a Barai, he's doing it 2 weeks. He's a philosopher. Get it?
Yeah, you should jump on, man. You
Anyways,
should definitely
yeah.
jump.
Nah, not a chance.
Jits, yeah, but I'm just afraid, okay, even the boxing guys, man, some of that white collar brassen, even that brass at the armory and stuff like that. I've said it already. Oh, how old are you? Oh, now you're 40 odd and you full contact, like they doing white collar, but they're connecting each other in the brain. Is not, as you get older, is maybe not the best advice. Maybe when you're younger you can recuperate, maybe old you're not. Anyway, that is my point about that. Like I said, we're going on way over time. Thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure, man. Thank you for having me.
If you ever wanna, that's the poster of us there.
I got a small fall in that picture.
I'm sorry, man. Normally I make the faces better, but I
Scully got no fall in that picture.
They do like a dress or something going on there. What's going on?
Scully, you look a bit built like it. Just you must push out your stomach a bit there.
And your hair, slick Rick over there.
He used to have hair like that back in the day, didn't you know? In the 80s,
And in the background is that Jacob Zuma at the back.
Yeah,
right?
Mr.
That's supposed to
Mr. President!
Mr. President. Anyway, guys, let's wrap this thing up, man. Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
Thanks for having us,
Scully.
man. Appreciate it.
Peace, man. We out. Yo, guys, check out on Tuesday night. The girls are back here.
Cup of tea for 3.
Yeah, cup of tea for 3. They messed up our bottom here earlier. But anyway, this is the JoeZone podcast, not tea for 3. And we on the Babbling Needs Network. Thank you for joining us. Yes, we out.
Cheers.
This is the JoeZone.